when you said cycle syncing, I go, you and your bestie link up and try to get synced up.
I feel like a tornado of thoughts.
I genuinely don't know how to finish a sentence, and I pray that someone will cut me off.
But I heard coffee is worse for ADHDers.
I was doing this like guided somatic meditation, and I realized that I had it on 1.5 speed.
Yes.
Wait. Should we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we start with a hair check-in?
Careful! My drink went crazy for that.
Careful!
Wait, the camera can't see it.
Oh, there we go. And nails fully dry. Did them 1.5 seconds ago.
Fails. Fails, fully guy.
Fails fully guy. Fails fully guy. Fails fully guy. Fails fully guy.
Oh God! But it's so nice to have longer hair again. I've missed it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
It makes me feel so different.
I hear that. How do you feel?
I think it feels like I have like more of a feminine energy. Like I can ride a horse.
Yeah.
And my hair be flowing gorgeously. Or whenever I think of Beyonce singing in a concert and the fans going wild for her hair.
I was gonna say it's giving Beyonce.
Don't say that without really meaning it. Like, don't
sorry.
laugh after.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That it's too much. It pulls on my heartstrings too much.
No. Your hair is long. It's long.
Why did that sound so labored?
Your hair is longer than the last time I saw. No, I completely agree. And sometimes I'll look back at photos of it when my hair was shorter, and I go,
"How short was your hair?"
Ever?
Yeah.
Shoulder length, I have had it.
Same.
Well, when I look back
it's
at
good
that,
to
that
do.
was a different time.
Yes.
But like the mid range to me is like, it looks so odd to
on
me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is reminding me. Desi and I have this character. My roommate and I have this character. We call her Pamela, and when she's a little too flustered or can't get to a point out. Pamela.
That's so
Pamela
cute.
comes out now all the time. We're like, and then we like really. Pam.
Move through it. Yeah.
Pamela?
Breathe through it.
Yeah. Pamela always has a little moment of freak out. But she's a very useful thing to realize how much you do Pamela. Like everyone
obsessed.
Pamela is all the time when we're like,
Wait, can I ask you though about hair? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can I ask you about hair?
Already did not answer a question that you had, I think.
Well, I don't know that I really had a question. No, you
Okay.
answered it. But what I'm curious about, get that in the mic. Definitely. When it's long, how are you feeling? Like, it's harder to do layers sometimes, or is it easier? Well, tell me about layers and length.
Okay, so
And are you cutting only your bangs? I name dropped you earlier. Because I was talking about somebody talking to somebody, I go, well, my friend Florence cuts her own bangs. She's got the razor and everything. Not that I should be like advertising that. Wait, I feel like I'm really on one right now.
yeah. But I'm here for it.
Well,
I'm creating space for it. I feel very open. Like my spirit is like here.
I'm feeling that.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how ADHD are you feeling right now?
Big.
Yeah. Not even on the scale. You just went, can't even look at the scale you offered.
Yeah.
Just big.
What makes you feel more and what does feeling ADHD for me? That is like, yeah, Pamela.
Yeah, you're Pamela-ing hard.
Yeah.
But
could it be tired? Could it be that I'm tired? A lot of stuff going on right now.
I think, yeah. For me, because I'm on, as we always do, we tend to film on the second day of my period.
Totally.
Incredible accuracy.
Totally.
And as
I
somebody...
go, how about the second week of May?
Yeah. And it's incredible because literally as someone who is like done cycle syncing, I know I'm supposed to schedule around my period.
Wait, what is cycle syncing?
Oh, well. Cycle syncing. Alyssa Vitti is the founder of Flow Living, which is a community of women that have come together. And basically, she's sort of redefining how periods and hormones are treated, specifically in people with ovaries and a uteri. So a lot of people are going through a lot of different symptoms such as PCOS, endometriosis, having issues that are basically symptoms of a larger issue that your adrenals are off. So these are all hormonal cycles.
Yeah.
So if you have too much cortisol, that can affect your insulin levels,
up.
which affects your and so your blood sugar's off. So then your mood's off.
Yeah.
So it's all about learning how to utilize your hormones to their advantage. And she talks about the circadian clock what is it? There's the 24-hour clock for men, but there's a 28-day clock that women live on. And she recommends working around that because that's your biggest strengthener, basically, and to empower you.
Okay, so
around
it's
your cycle.
utilizing what we know and about our cycles, and then
and working out and eating in a way that you support your
they're
cycle.
just starting to do that with women's sports, which is it is
about
2026, and that makes sense. Okay, so I mean, when you said cycle syncing, I go, you and your bestie link up and try to get them.
Try to get synced up. Desi and I are synced up after we moved
more
in.
so, it's just taking the information learning about yourself and knowing, I should plan this around this and I should do this around this.
Well, yeah, it's learning about yourself. It's knowing that if you do have PCOS or endometriosis and stuff, you can treat it holistically and you should not rely on the pharmaceutical complex because that's working against you ultimately.
Well, yes, and also sometimes we need pharmaceuticals, but yes, the industry itself.
Yeah, the industry itself.
We should be relying
in the way in which it's being recommended. It's more like a Band-Aid so that you don't teach yourself how to listen to your body because your body is so incredibly powerful. It usually disempowers people from understanding how well their body speaks to them and or tells them what it needs.
Across the board, we should be listening to our bodies more and more and more, and understanding. I think that we as a culture dissuade people, especially women, from listening to our bodies.
Yes.
And rely on male-centric sort of systems to make decisions.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I tried an IUD and it was devastating to my body and it never regulated, so I had to take it out.
That recently too. I love mine, or maybe what if I got it out and my world got better? I don't know, but I've had it for a decade and change. Well, I keep getting it, removed and
refreshed.
Back in. Same one too. They take it out, clean it off, a little bit of lens cleaner, stick it right back in. I go,
cleaner.
Let's save the environment a little bit. Use her again.
Yeah, that's copper. That's a rare metal.
Mine's the one that's not. Mine's the ones that's not.
Hormonal?
Yeah. Plastic?
A credit card? Are you just putting a credit card that you cut into a T?
Yeah, so the copper ones, people are just putting pennies up there. And then that's what they don't tell you.
You got to solder it into a T first. You take a copper penny and solder it.
Yeah, you got to get the
T
shape.
Right. You got to make sure Jesus is in there.
And then for me, what'd you say? Putting a credit card.
Credit card. You got to you cut it into a T.
And mine.
No babies here.
I actually did literally want to ask you. I can't remember if we were in the middle of something else, but I did want to bring up the fact that I did get a new credit card, which is to say Chase Sapphire Reserve.
And does it clink?
It totally clinks, which reminds me of the Apple situation. But one of my things about it is am I going to have the patience and the focus and the wherewithal to utilize these benefits to the maximum, to the point where I'm going to make it worth it? Because that's the whole thing is there's a yearly fee, but if you utilize, it's $7.95 or something like that. But immediately, if you use it,
$7.95 or $700.95.
$700.95.
Period brain is in full force.
$800, a little under.
That's the yearly fee,
but immediately you get a $500 credit and a $300 credit for different shit. And just by doing it, you get $500 back.
Use our link for Chase Sapphire Preferred
and Reserve.
Reserve. Chase
Preferred
Sapphire
is what I
Reserve.
have. Preferred is
Preferred.
what I. But if you travel a lot, you get that shit back in dividends. It comes
and
back
you
to
travel
in
a
dividends.
lot.
Yeah,
You travel a
for
lot.
work and otherwise.
Are you a neck pillower?
in general?
Yeah.
It depends.
those
If
trips.
I have a flight where I have to be sleeping, then I'll bring it.
Yeah.
But someone recently was like,
But
those are sick. People who use those are sick. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry I can't be in first class reclining seats all the damn
putting my
time.
feet higher than my head.
Yeah, exactly.
This is first class.
them. And
Everyone
I know I
knows.
just said I had the Chase Sapphire Reserve, but the thing is,
Everyone knows first class.
that shit comes back in dividends. That's the hope, at
Yeah,
least.
that sounds really good. I tried 2 different neck pillows. I got the turtle, and it's like this wraparound fabric that you can Velcro, but it
I've
looks
seen
like a neck
this.
brace. You look like you broke your neck
And
recently.
thoughts?
I thought it was interesting, but you have to put it on the one side. You definitely will lean, and you have to switch it
Oh.
because it's like literally
you're
like
like,
a neck
"Ah,
brace. Yeah.
I need this side now. You
Yeah.
have to,
I mean,
that's
all
so
neck
funny.
pillows are chokers, right? They just choke. They feel like they're choking you.
Yeah,
right?
and you can get them at Claire's.
You can get them at
because-
Claire's because they're chokers. All neck pillows.
I'm sorry about that. That was so fucking stupid.
No, Claire's is loving it. They're so excited. People are coming in asking for neck pillows.
I saw her doing that. But yeah, they are. But they are. How are you? Okay, you are a neck pillow person though.
There's one that I like because every now and then I go to Australia or Malaysia.
See, in those flights, you
and
gotta be
you
sleep. You gotta
can't
get sleep.
You can't not.
Yeah,
You need extra pillies.
totally. Sometimes what I'll do is just bring a lot of clothing items on in my carry-on or in my personal, and then and then use those as pillow, because you never know what the temperature of the plane is gonna be.
see you as a
yeah, and I'm
clown.
throwing, yeah. This is me. This is me. Well, I guess I don't need these. Pardon me, ma'am.
Did you get that neck pillow from Claire's?
Yeah, only $7.95.
$700.95.
I'll never tell. Go to Claire's now and see which one it is. Is it $7.95?
I'm gonna use my Chase Sapphire Reserved Preferred.
Okay, I'll ring you up. Cling, 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 cling. Uh-oh, I dropped it. Click, 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 click. You must be rich. You must fly first class and lay back the whole time. You don't need this stroker.
I am rich. That's why my feet are over my head.
Insane. So, classic.
As we all know, all rich people are just
As we
upside
all
down.
know.
They can afford being upside down.
Wait, it's sort of like Wall-E. Is that Wall-E where everyone's just in a
Wall-E.
like rolling pin?
Wally? What? A rolling
Their
pin?
society evolves to where they're just like,
Oh yes, they're
in
all
a
like in chairs, just floating and drinking giant Route 66 like Sonic size, like
Abso. Yeah, it's giving idiocracy.
Yes.
Wait, but okay. All right.
I just love that all rich people. So
But that is it, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The higher the feet, the richer you are.
The feet.
The richer. That's why Elon's feet are on Mars.
Yeah, that guy got
Yeah.
big air on his jumps.
Big air on his jump.
Wait, okay. So here I am curious what your answer is to the following questions. Number 1, how ADHD do you feel right now, and what does feeling ADHD feel like to you?
It's interesting. I'd say I'm at 2 levels. I said there's a level where like energy wise I feel really grounded and chill, like I came out of a hot tub.
Slay?
But then there's another part of me that I'm like, Pamela, I have no idea what I'm about to say. Like I'm losing the thread. Like the thread just disappears in front of me constantly.
To me, so I was on a podcast recently, actually, Hyperfocus with Virginia Dickens, who's another amazing neurodivergent podcast.
Hello.
But in the intro question that she asks every guest is, what does being neurodivergent mean to you, or like how does it manifest in your life? And for me, it's like there's a lot of answers to that, but I genuinely don't know how to finish a sentence, and I pray that someone will cut me off.
I don't
Pamela.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll often be like, "Ooh, I'm excited to share this." but then I don't know where it's headed or where I'm going or how to end it. Like, I'll often watch people and I'm like, oh, they have the full arc of the story. They know how to land the plane.
When someone,
and I'm like,
did
someone
you go
take
home
over
and
the
memorize
planes.
that?
Yeah. They
They're on
all
a
feel
teleprompter.
rehearsed and memorized. And I think everyone's
Literally.
just memorizing their stories. Like,
Yeah.
their off the cuff stories are never off the cuff. I think the
Totally.
better they land, the more they're rehearsed in a mirror.
Wait, literally? Okay, I took a storytelling class because I was like,
Me
what
too.
am I missing? Oh my God. And by the way,
Seth Barish?
no.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
I know. Shout out.
Nadia Pinder at BCC. But when I took
Shout
that, I was like, wait, everyone is low key already good at storytelling. I think it was
know.
like a lot of like amazing stand-ups.
I know.
And I was just like, wait,
What?
once again, what? How do you do it though?
So, okay. So when you start talking, it's like an anxiety kicks up of like, what am I?
Totally.
Is that why
But
you leave
sometimes-
places so quick and early?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You are like,
How long have you been waiting to say that?
you like will to have plans with you. To have plans with you is so funny because it'll be like, I know I'll see Julia. We'll get to hang out one-on-one, but most likely it'll be a whirlwind of like maybe an hour of actual like connection around the event, and then it's just like, okay, bye.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah. But I
Do
mean,
you
like,
feel that? Okay, you feel that what I leave the party early, and on a whim. And
no,
in a jiff.
it's more like if we're at the party, I feel like you'll have like you'll be upside down shaking your butt over here for a second.
1000%.
You'll be over here having a giggle.
Yeah.
We'll be in the kitchen on the floor for a sec, and then you'll be like, okay, bye.
Totally okay.
So it just feels like
Interesting.
it just feels like, you know, those tornado of leaves. So it's not like a real tornado.
Yeah.
But
just
it's like a
go
mini
in
one. It's just like,
circles.
whoa.
A gust of wind
A gust
happens.
of
It
wind-
just so happens
yeah,
that the leaves go in
you
a circle.
feel like
yeah.
a gust of leaves in a wind.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I didn't see myself like that, but also like
I don't think anyone-
I think your question was like, is that what is like?
But also
the way I can't finish a story is that why I leave the party early is how that.
Well, yeah, I was curious if you think it's like a bit of anxiety where you're like,
Oh.
okay, if I always have something else to do, I never have to like think about that feeling.
Well, I do think that if I always have there's anxiety about the next thing, definitely.
Yeah. Well, do you feel better when you always have a thing to go to next?
No, actually, well, I actually would prefer to have one thing only.
That day?
Yep.
I love
that
one
would be
thing a day.
A dream to
A
me.
dream.
And like, so, there a couple weeks ago, I had like 2 shows in a night, which is like not uncommon. But I actually
Too much.
don't. And I know stand-ups do that, but they're usually doing the same set back to back.
Yeah.
And these were like very different characters I was doing, and like very
Yeah.
different energies. And it stresses me out big time.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
And that goes with social stuff too. Like if I have a show and then a social, yeah,
I have kind of
then dog sitting to this. It stresses me out.
Yeah.
Big time.
When I think about your schedule and you having the watch, it stresses me out.
Oh, the watch is a whole nother.
Yeah. Because it's like when I think about you going to, when I've puppy sat, it adds such a level of just general stress because it's
People
not
don't
your
realize
place.
that. I'm glad. Thank you for, by the way, saying that.
Yeah. It's not what people think because
No.
even if you're in a beautiful apartment, it's not your stuff.
Yep.
It's not your home base.
No.
You are constantly forgetting something.
Totally.
Your schedule is now, remember we were talking about the cost of context switching?
Yes.
So you're context switching constantly. The
Constantly.
dog, the cats, the meeting online, the work, and then all of a sudden rehearsing and then going to a show and then coming back. It's like you're never actually able to deep dive because you're
Wow.
context switching so hard, so
Zam.
fast. You're such a wind of leaves.
That makes sense to me. That is probably the reason that I'm leaving is because I'm so stressed about getting back
To the other thing.
yeah.
Yeah. And I find like I only remember that. Now, keep in mind, I say that about you, but I'm able to talk about it because I relate
do
so
it as
hard.
well. Okay.
And I'd say it was much worse before I was diagnosed. I would say the thing I would say all the time was I feel like a tornado of thoughts. Like I cannot.
Oh my God.
Like the
Fully.
like after I had my first dose of medication after diagnosis and I went on a train, I remember looking around and it being so quiet in my head.
Shut up.
And Julia, I
Should
said to myself,
pursue this?
is this what
Oh my
people feel like? Now here's the thing. After I did it for a while, I eventually got off of it because long term it's not what I wanted.
Got it.
And also I had to check my heart rate because the stuff is so strong. They have to check your heart strength,
Okay.
which is not something I would like in my life. And my sleep became so like the hours went to like 4 to 6 hours.
Oh no.
Because I was just wired. I was like on the lowest dose and I was so wired. And I was losing weight because I like was so wired that I didn't need to eat. And it was just this feeling of like,
5 people.
Pamela.
Yes. Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, so it
No,
was
I'm
not
just
helpful
it
for
was
you.
it was helpful in that I got to see a different way of being inside my brain.
Got it.
But long-term solution is that I prefer to show my body and heal with my body so that because I just believe our bodies are so capable of healing and changing.
Yeah.
And what I was doing was using a system that made it reliant on an external resource to
Obsessed.
change.
Totally.
And so then I really worked on integrating things into my life so that I could provide myself with the moments of that I needed. And I really like how most of the time when I'm having a conversation with somebody else that is on the same playing field, it feels just so fun.
Yeah. It really
And
it's beautiful.
yeah, it's really beautiful.
Well, okay, a couple things on that is that one, I have tried to the last week I think has been like a little bit chaotic and this has like not really been happening, but there will be times I really try and build in like moments to just check in with myself and know that the tornado is happening. If I just sit and recognize that, everything starts to like slow down and I'm like, whoa, I was not here.
Yes.
I was on absolute Mars.
Yes.
And I was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
Julia, I've been doing such an like the last week and a half, I've really noted like, oh, my jaw's tight.
Yeah.
Or
been trying.
Oh, I'm doing the dishes fast. I'm just gonna slow down.
Totally.
And I'll watch my shoulders. I'll feel my shoulders drop.
It's crazy.
I feel more grounded and peaceful.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like,
The
whoa.
other day I was doing this like guided somatic like meditation, I guess. And I realized that I had it on 1.5 speed. I was like, wait, no.
Julia, so my roommate and I do WhatsApp voice messages. Every time I do one speed, I go, 1.5, please. I like really try and do one speed, and then I'm like, I have to do 1.5.
So funny.
My brain is just like, yes.
Yeah. I want to get through it. I'm going to do the next one.
I'm excited.
And then
I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to
I
hear
want to
it.
do the check mark, checkbox. I want to check off that I did it. Yeah, totally. But
so it feels for you
yeah.
like once you start talking, you're like, oh, I don't know where I'm going.
Wait, can I say this?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Most times. Can I say this? Is that
Please
I don't
say
know
it.
if we've talked about this before, but I don't. I don't mind that, but we might have some listeners that might.
They might love it.
That's true.
ASMR?
But that might be worse to people.
Because it's
by the way.
silent?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Our producer's begging us not to lose the thread.
One, in the way that you said everything slowed down for you, like sometimes I actually can tell a story great if I've been drinking alcohol, which is not an endorsement of alcohol. I love a nice drink. That's not one of my vices. I
never
enjoy
drink.
it.
Yeah.
I do, but sometimes I do. But I find that as a suppressant, what do you call it? It's not
Suppressant?
Depressant.
Yeah.
A suppository. I do alcohol suppositories.
Oh, and those work fast.
Yeah, I'm like 1.5 speed. Go.
You're so rich.
Oh,
You're so
don't
rich.
just sneak it in to where it's gonna be hard to edit out.
I burped again,
Anyway,
didn't I? I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that should be
remember.
a built-in medication, but I do notice that like the like slowing down of it.
How'd you do
all and the I go stop burping into the camera, and then I whistle.
Yeah.
The gentlest whistle. I do find that like I'm like if I'm like drinking, I'm not as much that. I can actually be a little bit more present. Now that's not always, of course, but that is something I notice.
It's interesting. Coffee makes me feel like I am God. If it's correct, like if it's the correct coffee, I have it as a treat. And just speaking of, because alcohol and caffeine are immediately absorbed into the blood. Like they don't require digestion. The moment they hit your stomach lining, they go into your blood. Right. And then coffee makes me feel like God, unless it's like too much or too strong, and then I'll feel like a crack addict. I've never been on crack, so I can't say that. I'll feel like shaky and like unwell. Yep. And kind of nauseous.
Totally.
Do you feel that when you're on the wrong coffee?
Yes.
I don't know why some coffee makes me feel that. I think it's more like
it's the amount, or like it's not the
if I have food in my stomach.
Of coffee. Yeah, it's the variables that go into it. Yeah, if too much coffee under the right circumstances is insane, yes. But if you get it hit just right, it'll
be like a latte here and a latte there, but one latte will make me feel sick and the other one's like fine. It's on different
likely other variables happening. And also psychic.
Oh, cycle syncing. Yeah. I try not to. I mean, that's why I avoid coffee, is because most of the time I'm just like, I don't want to fuck with it.
I would rather die. But what I do is decaf. If I'm like, I need 1,000,000 coffees. Yeah. And now, then because I love the taste. Yeah. I love the experience of it. I'll get decaf, or I'll make decaf.
But I heard coffee is worse for ADHDers. It like makes us focus less. Because of the way our brain responds to it.
I think for me personally, I can't speak to the generation. Yeah. I'm the voice of a generation here. I'm the Lena Dunham of ADHD. Okay. No, what I'm saying is I'm not that. Okay, but sometimes coffee will make me go. Yeah. Yeah. And then sometimes it'll make me go.
Yeah.
But
alcohol every now and then really makes you be able to like focus in on a story.
For sure.
Isn't that interesting?
This is what I like. No, Pamela. This is what I will realize in the moment. I'll be like talking with someone who I find, if I'm like, if I was not drinking, this would be the most boring conversation.
Painful.
But because I'm locked in, I'm like, I have 1,000,000 questions for you. Nothing else matters. Random man who's telling me about a job they had in 2005. I want to know everything.
Whoa.
But
that's incredible.
That a lot
Blinders
more,
on.
I find that, a lot more fun because I'm a lot more curious and whatever.
Follow through. Whatever.
Yeah. And I'm not saying alcohol is the only thing that makes me be like that, but I do find that is one thing. That's it. And if I could be like that always, that would be gorgeous.
That'd be gorgeous.
Not thinking about the next thing.
Wow, I learned a lot. Wait, before we wrap it up.
Yeah, of course.
Is it okay that I let you know that's how I see you, as a whirlwind of leaves?
I love knowing how you see me. I love knowing how you see me. And if I felt defensive at all.
You didn't feel defensive to me.
Cool. I didn't feel defensive at all.
Okay, yeah.
I love knowing how people see me, especially you.
Same.
Cool.
Julia, same.
Thanks for tuning in to Two Curly-Haired Girls with ADHD. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts. For updates and behind-the-scenes content, you can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Two Curly Girls Pod. That's with a number 2, not the word. Got a topic or question you want us to cover? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. This episode was produced by Don Rydell, Colin Stanley, James Quesada, and Gregory Gallagher. Edited by Don Rydell. Until next time, stay curly and ADH